That's a good segue. So, why does flow give rise to hierarchy? Why do river basins naturally connect to larger bodies of water, or in this case, governments have very small sub-agencies that connect to the larger governments, so at least the one in the United States and other democracies do? And why would nature create these hierarchical structures that have some type of optimized configuration, as opposed to having everything flow in a straight line?
Yeah, well, that's as opposed to flows in a straight line is because flow on an area is not from point to point. It is between one point and the area, which is an infinity number of points, or
Mm-hmm.
the other way from the infinity to one. And it's not just the area, but the volume as well, such as the thorax. Air flows to one point, which is the nose, and then it flows back in from the one point to the volume through the same architecture. So uh, one design um, uh, is for all these flows. It's not identically the same design, except for the human lung, obviously, but the river basin looks like the river delta, and all these things that you see everywhere. We're talking about the dendritic, the arborescent. There are many other configurations that are not tree-like, such as the rhythm of nature. Nature is has a design in time as well. Uh, but coming back to why why not in a straight line? It is simply the geometry of movement on an area, which is between one point and the whole area. And you cannot connect one point with all the points on the area with straight lines. You simply cannot because, yes, if you do that, then you rule the area out of existence. You'll make paths or links or highways all over the area. But the area exists because that infinity of points represents the inhabitants or the whatever is crawling in the soil. That's totally on the way. I'm talking about small movers or slow movers, many movers, worms, whatever, rotting in the ground. All of that needs water that the river brings, and
Mm-hmm.
the river brings it with you use the word optimized. Well, there's that means chosen, optimized, chosen. They I hesitate these days. I used to speak optimized all the time about 30 years ago. I don't do that anymore because it's not about the deity making the choices or selecting the way that Darwin was speaking. That's okay for him 200 years ago. No, no, sure, those people are using the words that were available.
Yeah.
I don't blame them. Um, Today, I think it's time to call spades, which is that reality, the baggage of what happens by itself, is has these features or tendencies. I call it directionality to access. Access means the opposite of obstacle. Access also means opportunity to get from point to area in this case. Um, and uh, and then what results is the way that reality speaks to you, and the reality speaks to you with drawings, with images, configurations, and movies. You know the way that these things change.